Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be my first update for my Pan Those Eyeshadows series. I know it's kind of like first update, kind of second update, because if you've been following the journey so far, I did an original selection and then I ended up changing and redoing my original selection because there were a bunch of shades that just like were in really big palettes that I ended up decluttering. And anyway, so the first round didn't really happen. It was just kind of like I played around with it for a couple weeks and realized it wasn't really working for me, and then I did a second first round. So this is the first real update for the first actual update for that project. And just a reminder, I'm just going to show you guys the shades that I was working with this month, kind of thing. So from the Sephora Color My Life palette, I had two shades from this palette. So this matte black here and this pastel blue right here. And as you can see, I have not hit pan on them yet. Hopefully my camera is going to focus here. Come on. Well, in any case, I haven't hit pan yet. I have been trying with the matte black. That's the one I've been working more on out of these two, but no pan so far, unfortunately. So I'm going to swatch those on my hand again because they're obviously going to be still in the next month's round. So we've got a matte black, and I'm really hoping that I can get this matte black out of here soon, but it's very hard to hit pan on a matte black. So let me just do a swatch here. I'm just doing this so that at the end we can see the next round. So matte black and a very, very pale blue, like almost white. So you can see those. So those are obviously staying in the project for another month, and we'll see how I do. Hopefully I can get a little closer to hitting pan on those. That's it from this palette. So another one that I had in last month's was this color here called Gilded Noir from the Milani Gilded Noir palette. As you can see, I have used it. There's quite a bit of use on there, and there's like a bit of a dip starting, but have not hit pan. So that is staying in the project as well. This one I find also difficult because it almost performs like a matte black as well. Like, it's obviously it's not matte, but like it almost is. It's like a matte black with just a couple of flecks of gold in it. So that's staying in, of course. So with both of those colors being in the project, it's really difficult. Like, I feel like I need to focus on either one or the other so that I can just get it out, and then I'll still have another black to work with. So that's staying in as well for the next round. Most of them are, unfortunately, but it's only 1 month in, so hopefully I'll do a little better next month. Hopefully I roll in you know, something. So next we have, what else was in this round? Oh yes, Gingerbread Spice palette. I had this color here, Frostbite Me, right there. This one was interesting because I found it to be very sheer, like incredibly sheer. And it almost like sealed up when I tried to use it, but then I kind of scraped away a little bit of the top layer and I got so much more coming through after that point. So it's gotten better, but like the first couple times I used it, I felt like nothing was coming out on my brush and like it just wasn't really working. But now that I've kind of scraped away the part that had sealed up on the top, which I don't know why that would have happened as a brand new palette for me, but you know, it happened. But it is a really cute, again, I'm so pale so it's hard to see, but it is a really, really cute, like kind of reflective, like you can see it just kind of, it's right there, but you can see it kind of reflecting the light, but it's hard to tell. It's like a white. It's like, anyway, it works really good as like an inner corner highlight, so that's kind of how I've been trying to use it. But again, inner corner highlights and matte blacks are like just little accents to a look, so it's really difficult to hit pan on that. Haven't hit pan on it, so it's still in the project. Okay, what else did I have in this month's? Oh yes, I had a Cleona shadow called Fog. It is this one right here, as you can see. Made a dip in it, pretty good dip going there, but haven't hit pan yet, so it's still in. Time to put that on. It's a really nice shade. Like it is a blue, but like it's like such a wearable blue. It's like it's got like some gold undertones, so it's really easy to work with, and like it honestly doesn't look that insanely blue when you wear it. So that's still there. So let's just, I've got like my spreadsheet here, and I just want to pull up the other colors. Make sure that I don't forget any. So there's one in this Too Faced palette that was still in the project, which is this one here. So I don't know if you can see my progress on that, but I do have a dip, but haven't hit pan yet, so it's going to remain in the project for another month. So that's what that one looks like. That one might be the next one that I hit pan on, because I'm getting close, and it's like very wearable, so that one's going to be probably next. And then let me just see, I'm saving the one I hit pan on till the end. So there's one more that I'm forgetting here. Let me just check my sheet. And oh yes, it's a purple, that's why. So that is in this palette here. Sorry, having issues. So it is this shade called Grifter from the Urban Decay Ammo palette. So the reason I forgot about it is because I really haven't used it since I rolled it into the project. It's one of those shades the color payoff isn't very good. I have to really build it up. And it's like a bright purple, so it's kind of difficult to work with. But I did just order the Juvia's Place Violets mini palette, and I think I might be able to incorporate it in with those colors once that arrives. So I'm hoping that I'll get a little bit more use out of it this time around, because that was the one color that I was just really, I kind of neglected it during this first month. So of course it has to stay in another month. And then the last color, which is the one I have some pan to show you guys on, was the MAC Fabulousness palette. And it was the shade Love Spice, which is this one right here. As you can see, I did hit pan on it. Trying to get my camera to focus on it. I don't know if you can, well, you can see the pan. It's just not really focusing, which is frustrating. There we go. There we go. So as you can see, I did hit pan on it. I was close to hitting pan on that one already. So when I rolled it in, I kind of knew I was going to hit pan on that one pretty quick. So this one I can now roll out of the project and pick one new shade. I know I wish I had more than one that I could draw, but I don't. So unfortunately, these ones are sticking around, and we get to do one more. So I have added a couple new palettes to my collection since the last time we did this. So they have been added into the spreadsheet as well. So let me just open this up so I know how many to put in. And open up the Pretty Random app. So my total now is let's see here. Okay, so 371. I'm not including, like, I've made some like Franken shadows and things like that, so they're not going in this, obviously. So I do have more than that. If you're wondering why my Instagram total is way higher than 371, it's because there's certain ones I'm not including in this project. So I've got that in there, and let's just hit randomize. 148. Let's see what we're working with. Okay, so it is another one from this palette, which will be nice because now I have two in this palette. It is called Vintage Lace. Oh, it's this big. That's actually kind of good. It's because I think I'll be able to use that pretty regularly. It's the one called Vintage Lace here. It's this big cream colored one. So let me just swatch that. It'll be a good like shade to use to set my primer with. I'll just try and put it here, although it's kind of going over my knuckles, so it's not the best area. Let me try and put it, I'll put it beside because I'm running out of space here. Yeah, it's very close to my skin tone, so you can't really see it. Let's see if I can. Oh, there, you can kind of see it at that angle. It's this kind of creamy yellow color right there. So yeah, I'm excited to use that because I think that'll be really easy to work into like majority of my looks just as like a transition shade, or you know, to set my primer. The only downside is that this is the first time I've even ever swatched that color. I've literally never used it, so it's going to take a really long time to hit pan, so it might be in here for a while. But yeah, so these are the next colors for me to work with, and I will see you guys in the next update in about a month from now. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and you'll get notifications, and if you hit the bell, you'll get notifications every time I post an update to this series. I am putting it in like a playlist, so if you're coming across this video and it's like way after the fact, and I've already done this whole entire project, you can go and binge watch the entire playlist if you like. But yeah, that's all I have to say for this time, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.